How do you make the transition from being an amateur to a professional? This is one of the most common questions I get asked. Some other common questions include, what's the best camera I should buy? What's the best setting? Which is the best lens I should buy? And of course, the most popular question, how much should I charge? If you're looking for answers to any of these questions, then I suggest you subscribe to this podcast playlist, as there's no short answer. Hey guys, it's Virak. It's the 5th week of me doing these vlogcasts, and the video that you just watched is a preview of what's to come. I'm actually going to be posting that this Thursday right here on this YouTube channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. What that is me going back to the basics. Now, what does that mean? Well, right now I'm filming in my YouTube studio, or my creator studio. I don't want to call it a YouTube studio. Right now I'm here at my studio making this video. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to be celebrating my 4-year anniversary of Virak Studio. And I'm really excited to do that. And as I was looking back, I realized that I've been able to create a career out of something that I really love doing. And actually with very little advertising. I don't do a lot of marketing. I don't do a lot of advertising. And in fact, I don't even post 90% of the work that I do. If everyone's ever done corporate work, sometimes you have to realize that sometimes you just sell off the rights to your clients and you don't get the rights to use that footage. This is a business, so I don't necessarily do it for the art of it. I do it for the business side of it. This is a business. So if the client pays for the footage and they want full use, then I'm going to give them the full use. If they're paying for it, then I'm not going to necessarily use it, and I'm not going to necessarily post it for my own promotional purposes unless that's been explicitly stated in our contract. But now I'm thinking about it, and I was looking back. I realized that I spent a lot of time working in my business and not on my business. So that's really what I've been spending the entire month of January on, is working on my business. That means creating, updating my digital storefront, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, VirakStudio.com. I also have an Eventbrite and a meetup page that I've been kind of focused on recreating. And part of that is because, again, I'm going to go back to the basics. And what I mean by that is I'm going back to the reason why I opened Virak Studio in the first place. And if you take a look at my original logo, that was never supposed to be the original logo. But I needed a logo quickly, so I sent it to somebody to make it for me. And when I told him to make a logo, I told him that I wanted to incorporate some elements into it. Number one, I wanted an icon of a camera because, of course, first and foremost, this is a photography studio. I wanted to talk about photography. I want to do photography. That's what I do. I'm a studio photographer. I also wanted to have something with a film camera because, well, even though nobody really uses film that much anymore, I wanted to incorporate something that was about video because I wanted to be able to do video projects in here, and I want to encourage other people to do video in here. And at that time, I wasn't doing podcasting, but I asked that he put a microphone on it because I was trying to future-proof the logo and let him know that I will eventually have podcasting because that's something that I've always wanted to do and offer. And well, here we are 4 years later. And lastly, I also want to incorporate the play button from YouTube, or something that pays homage to YouTube, because this is a creator studio. This is a creator studio, and it's not just for me. This studio was not actually created just for me. This was created for other people to come in and create. And in fact, that's why it says Virak Studio, a space to create. I wanted to have, my vision is to have a space where creators can come, collaborate, and create. That is the main vision. I see that photography there's so many great YouTube videos on learning photography, but no one knows where to begin because there's a lot of jargon that people don't understand, and there's so much information out there that we just don't know how to do this. So I created a syllabus that helps guide people through the process of learning photography in a way that's not overwhelming and in a way that's going to make sense. And it's going to be a way to help develop the creator from just having a cell phone photo to upgrading to a more professional camera. And then also I want to discuss what the word professional means. And that's really what we're going to be talking about in the upcoming series of videos. Now, when I made these videos, it's really challenging to make these videos because everyone's attention span is nil. And if you're even still here, thank you so much for staying along. I get so much pressure when I make these videos because I feel like I have to speak really fast to keep your attention. So, there's like this whole vibe on YouTube where you have to speak really fast. Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna be talking about photography. And if you wanna grab a camera, and that's not me, that's not my personality, and it's really difficult to talk like that. And the other thing was, I watch a lot of Facebook Reels, I watch a lot of Instagram Reels, I watch a lot of YouTube Shorts, and as I'm scrolling through it, I couldn't tell you a single one that I watched today. I just simply forget what's on there. So then I realized, well, if people expect the information to be short and succinct and digestible on a YouTube short, and that's the way they're going to learn photography, then maybe the short is not going to be the way they're going to learn. They need to be able to digest the information, and they need to be able to hear the teacher speak. So I want to be able to speak and have them listen. And I'm doing this because I was watching, I believe his name's Marquez Brown. He's a very popular YouTuber. And when he speaks, he's just very chill. He just kind of speaks at a very monotone voice. And he does a lot of cell phone videos or cell phone reviews. And he talks a lot about the cell phone in a nice, calm voice. He doesn't have to sit there and speak really, really fast. He doesn't have to give a lot of inflections to his voice and tell you what, let me tell you all about this new cell phone. And he doesn't have to do that. And he has millions and millions of views because the content is good. And that's what I want to bring to the table. I want to bring good content. I want to bring good information that's digestible and informative to any aspiring photographer or videographer. And I'm making this specifically for people who want to take their photography to the next level. How do you take photography and turn that into a profession? And I'm doing that because that's what I was able to do. And that's what people ask me about all the time. But there's no magic answer. There's no short answer. So I'd rather put that answer in a series of videos that they can just kind of watch, hit a playlist, listen to, watch, and try to learn. The other way I want to do this, or achieve this goal in helping other photographers enhance their photography, is February 17th, I'm having an open house, 4-year anniversary here at Virak Studio. So make sure you're marking calendars. We're going to be starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. So again, go to virakstudio.com. You can register there on my Eventbrite. Just follow the links and click accordingly. Now, most importantly, if you've made it this far, then you've demonstrated that you can listen. You've demonstrated that, that you have an interest in what I have to say. So thank you. Monday, I am starting my weekly. Sorry, I'm just like, whoa. All right, it's got to be right. Okay. Monday, I am starting my weekly classes here in person at Virak Studio. Starting at 6:30, we're going to be talking about the introduction to studio photography. I've taught that class many times over, but I realized that there's so many people that need to learn it, and it induces so many different types of questions. So I really want to invite you to come out to Virak Studio this Monday. What day is it? I'm sorry, I should have come better prepared. Monday, February 5th at Virak Studio, we're going to be teaching the first Introduction to Studio Photography workshop. And I'm planning to do my Monday classes every Monday starting at 6:30, really 6:30 to 6:45, just kind of like networking, 6:45 when the actual class starts. So once you get off work, come down, check it out. Right now it is currently free, but I'm going to be adding price later. I just kind of gather some data and kind of evaluate the interest level and see what people have to do and find out what it's going to cost me. I also have a meetup group, an Eventbrite group, a Facebook group. I have different groups, and I've done a lot of work this past month, just setting up this digital storefront. It's taken me 4 weeks to put all of this together, and I'm ready to launch. And that makes me really happy because this has been a very intentional month. It's been an incredibly intentional month. I've followed the script. I've said, okay, every blankety blank, I'm going to do this. Every blank, I'm going to do this. And I just kind of did that. Some days I got behind, but I was held accountable to my own schedule, and I caught up. And I'm looking at my calendar right now, and I think we're right on schedule. I'm also trying to do my taxes next month too. So I'm trying to put everything together, and I'm just really happy about the progress that I've made. And again, I'm going to go back to the book Atomic Habits by James Clear that really changed my perspective. It changed my life, to be honest with you, because I've been getting so much work done, and that's what I want to continue to do. So I would really encourage you to read that book. And if you can't read, like not everyone has time to read. Get an audiobook. Just put it on while you're driving or something. But you that's just such good digestible information, and I can't recommend it enough. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Get it now. I wish I had an Amazon link. Maybe I should do that. Like click on the link, the affiliate link, and get paid off of that. Anyway, no. But guys, thank you guys for leaving your comments, especially you, Crystal. Thank you so much. You're a big supporter. Crystal's a good friend of mine that from way back in our dance days, and she has her own YouTube channel. And I've noticed, Crystal, you've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts. I'm going to be leaning into my YouTube shorts as well. So I'm proud of you. Keep up the grind. I'm going to go all in. I'm going all in. And that was another thing from Nicole, my friend Nicole Glass. She also has a YouTube channel. I was talking to her last week, and she's like, just go all in. Okay, that's it. I'm going all in.